One woman's years-long battle over problems with her doctor led to new legislation in California to protect all patients. And just as that law takes effect, she learned of a decision regarding her doctor by the Medical Board of California. And it's far from what she'd hoped. A warning, some of the images you'll see are graphic.
Honestly, I think it's outrageous.
Pasadena plastic surgeon Max Leyfelt operated on Wendy Connect after her double mastectomy in 2016. But she says he didn't tell her he used an experimental device not cleared for breast reconstruction.
I had continual pain, and then I had these seromas, these fluid buildups.
In 2019, Wendy first shared her story with the I-Team.
I didn't have any idea it was not FDA cleared or that it was being used for the wrong purpose.
Months after her surgery, she discovered Dr. Leyfelt had received nearly $500,000 from the maker of the device he used on her without her knowledge. She sued and received $1 million settlement from Dr. Leyfelt. If you had known any money they accept from drug or device companies. The legislation, eventually drafted by her assemblyman and signed by Governor Newsom late last year, is even simpler. Doctors must notify their patients of the federal government's open payment website.
You just put your doctor's name in there, and it is so detailed. I think that you can never go wrong with more transparency. A lot of times doctors receive money, and it's a good thing. Maybe they helped invent something, but you should be able to make that decision whether you think it's a conflict of interest or not.
It's where Wendy learned about the payments Dr. Leyfelt received. And when she shared her surgery nightmare with the I-Team, more patients came forward, including Tracy Carter.
It was like a bomb went off in me. I have pain every day. I don't really think I'll be the same inside. I'm not the same inside. It always hurts.
Tracy developed a life-threatening infection after her tummy tuck by Dr. Leyfelt. She is patient D in this accusation by the medical board against him, which cites his repeated negligent acts in the care and treatment of patients A, B, C, and D, making his license subject to discipline. The medical board just recently announced its decision, which goes into effect this week. 3 years probation.
Shame on the medical board. It's terrible. I was completely outraged because my life is never going to be the same, and he just keeps on practicing.
We reached out to Dr. Leyfelt's attorney for comment, but did not hear back from him. Keep in mind the next time you go to the doctor, you may or may not be told about the Open Payments website. That's because the law reads a physician and surgeon shall provide to each patient at the initial office visit a written or electronic notice of the Open Payments database. Now, the intent was for patients to receive notification at their initial office visit after this bill was enacted, but the way it's written, it could be interpreted as only for new patients. We do have a link for you, though, on our website, NBCLA.com, and you can get much more information about your doctor or surgeon before your next appointment.